I'm really glad he lowered expectations. That's fantastic. Okay, I'm going to start with something that's a little personal. It's a love poem that's been passed through generations on this freshly printed piece of paper. It's a tale of love in the Scottish Highlands. On this crisp, cool night, so bright and clear, that you are here. My heart is full, and the heavens rejoice, and I pause to hear your sweet, loving voice. That joke's called I Descend from Sheep Fuckers. Which I most likely do. I'm not here to judge. I don't know what my great-grandparent, I don't know what point in the generational chart that they were fucking animals, but they were hurting people, so I'm sure it happened. I don't judge people, but I do have a lot of questions. I do wonder, how long are you out in the field before you look at the shit end of a sheep and you have slow jams start playing in your head? How bored are you and how calloused are your hands that you can't see to that situation yourself? And following the whole thing, or the premise that this is my family, they would have been Catholic. Now, I'm going to give you a reason that only a Catholic can think of, because when you're a Catholic, you try and avoid the sin. You like the sin, you want to be as close to sin as you can, but you don't want to do it, because then you go to hell, and then you burn for eternity. That's what you learn from adults. And in this situation, all I can think is, if I could watch myself. Okay, the last end of this is supposed to be someone going, I'm not touching myself, I'm not touching myself, I'm not touching myself. Because you can only reason, because I had the talk about not touching myself, but the animal thing never came up. So, I don't know what to do as a kid. And this thing is part of our culture. This goes back years. I blame the Greeks. If you look at Greek gods, they were always coming down and assuming the form of animals to seduce the population. I sometimes think that Greek religion started when someone was caught in a compromising position in a barn and just said, yeah, we gotta worship this now. I gotta run with this lie. I cannot let this go. But if you're a woman, it's actually a very beneficial lie. You can do this. You could, on the day of the birth, holding the baby. So, sweetie, why does Lamaricles have such dark complexion? It was Zeus. I fucked Zeus. Like, I don't feel inadequate enough, and you're out fucking God? He was a swan. I swear, you don't need to feel inadequate. You know, I just wanted to feel something soft. You're so big and manly. I just wanted something soft, sweetie. And then you gotta live that lie your entire life. You're cleaning up after the orgy, hanging out with your buddy, and he turns to you and says, so, disappointingly, I see that your son there bears a shocking resemblance to Zeus! Yes, my wife fucked Zeus. I'm just saying, Omaricles over there. Zeus, okay? It was a swan. He fucked a swan. That's the end of discussion. I don't know where to go from there. It's like, so then you got to take that anger home of knowing that lie and push it on to poor Lamaricles. You know, you have to put that pressure. It's like, you're a demigod! You'll never live up to my expectations. Too far. Somehow I went from having bestiality leads to child abuse. I don't know how that works, but... Now, if you're going to fuck a sheep, which is a great lead into any conversation, are sheep considered clothed if they're still in the wool? I don't know, I only know of the human set, and wool is more of a fabric that's formal. You see it at dinner parties, galas, art openings, and I take my wool off before I fuck. So I wonder, it probably should be the same thing for sheep. And this actually, I know I'm making jokes about Greeks, this still happens. You can go and ask Google. Then you can try and explain your search history and just, yeah, the comedian told me to fucking do it. Okay, you will find out that no matter what your interest is on the internet, you can find a friend who will join you in that interest, and another friend that will film it and upload it for longevity and posterity. And for me, the only thing I have problems with sex is I wish it wasn't so laden with expectation, like I'm supposed to be good at it. I wish that I could just say what I have available. I'd like to be able to hand a girl the menu to Cafe Sean. Okay, we had the quick and passionate 5 minutes. That's always an excellent choice. We had the slow building 10 minutes. Always very popular. I know the special of the day is a spitting serpent, but that's on the side. It comes with the 5 or 10 minutes. And as always, the deal of the day is unfulfilled fantasies with a side of disappointment. Crying's free, and we don't have a children's menu. Thank you.